These celebrities have embarrassing secrets they don't want you to know. Steven thought his past would stay buried, but his own words might be his downfall. Back in the 70s, Steven met Julia after an Aerosmith concert and whisked her away into a world of rock star chaos. He even convinced her mom to sign over guardianship, promising to take care of her. Spoiler, that didn't quite happen. Instead of school and stability, she got a front row seat to the wildest tour life had to offer. Things took an even darker turn when Julia found herself expecting, and Steven allegedly pressured her into making a decision she wasn't ready for. Decades later, she's speaking out, and his own memoirs, where he openly boasted about the whole situation, aren't doing him any favors. Now, with legal action in play, Steven's carefully crafted image is unraveling fast. If he thought this chapter of his life would stay a backstage secret, well, the spotlight says otherwise. Some rock stars live by no rules, but Anthony's past makes even his wildest lyrics seem tame. Anthony, the frontman of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, has shared some eyebrow-raising stories over the years, and not all of them aged well. In Scar Tissue, he casually recounted an encounter with a much younger fan during a tour, only realizing her actual age after the fact. Instead of stopping, he spent more time with her before making sure she got home. Then there's Catholic Schoolgirl's Rule, a song many believe references this very chapter of his life. Subtle? Not really. But it didn't stop there. Anthony had a pattern of dating much younger partners, including actress Ione Skye when she was still a teen. Add in a legal run-in for inappropriate behavior at a concert in 1989, and you've got a history that's hard to ignore. Some rock stars push boundaries. Anthony's stories blur the line between rebellious and just plain uncomfortable. Some scandals fade over time, but R.Kelly's downfall only got worse with every uncovered secret. R.Kelly went from R&B royalty to a convicted felon, and his past reads like a cautionary tale. His troubles started in the 90s, when whispers of troubling relationships with underage girls surfaced, but fame kept him protected. In 2002, a disturbing video landed him in court, yet he walked free in 2008. It wasn't until Surviving R.Kelly aired in 2019, featuring chilling testimonies from multiple women, that the world finally took notice. Soon after, he was arrested again on new charges. By 2021, the music stopped. Kelly was convicted of racketeering and trafficking violations, earning a 30-year sentence. A year later, another trial added to his downfall. His case became a symbol of how long power can shield someone, until it doesn't. The man who once dominated the charts is now serving time, proving that no amount of hit songs can erase the truth. Dr. Dre's success is undeniable, but his past is filled with dark allegations that often get ignored. Dr. Dre is a legend in hip-hop, but his legacy is overshadowed by repeated claims of maltreatment of women. His ex-wife, Nicole Young, detailed disturbing incidents, claims of Dre allegedly threatening her with a gun, repeated physical altercations, and a pattern of intimidation over the years. These allegations aren't new. In 1991, journalist Dee Barnes was brutally attacked by Dr. Dre for airing Ice Cube's comments. Singer Michelelle also spoke out, saying she suffered black eyes and broken ribs during their relationship. Even after a public apology in 2015, Dr. Dre's name continues to surface in legal battles, including an inappropriate behavior lawsuit filed in 2024. Despite his status, his history raises serious questions about accountability in the industry. Adam Levine's flirty messages weren't just embarrassing, they nearly wrecked his reputation. In September 2022, Instagram model Sumner Stroh exposed private messages from Adam Levine, claiming they had a year-long affair while he was married to Victoria's Secret model Behati Prinsloo. But the most bizarre part? Levine allegedly asked her if he could name his unborn child Sumner, after her. Levine quickly denied having a physical affair, but admitted to crossing the line by sending inappropriate messages. However, things didn't stop there. More women came forward, claiming he had sent them flirtatious and suggestive DMs, adding fuel to the scandal. The internet had a field day, mocking his alleged cringeworthy messages. Meanwhile, Prinsloo, who was pregnant at the time, remained silent, and the couple stayed together. Though Levine called it his greatest mistake, the internet never let him forget it. One mistake was all it took to change everything for Ned Fulmer. Ned Fulmer, a former member of the Try Guys, faced serious backlash after admitting to an extramarital affair with Alexandra Herring, an associate producer for the group. The rumors first emerged in September 2022, fueled by fan-captured videos showing Ned and Alexandra interacting intimately at a bar in New York City. After the speculation, Ned confirmed the affair, calling it a consensual workplace relationship and apologizing for losing focus on his family. He promised to prioritize his marriage and children moving forward. In response, the remaining Try Guys, Eugene Lee Yang, Zach Kornfeld, and Keith Habersberger, acted swiftly, removing Ned from the group. They cited his actions as unbecoming of their values and announced that he would be removed from upcoming content. The affair not only ended Ned's tenure with the group, but also led to significant financial losses for the Try Guys. The situation sparked discussions on workplace boundaries and the personal costs of public careers. Alfred and Tippi's working relationship became infamous for all the wrong reasons. After discovering Tippi in a 1961 commercial, Alfred signed her to a multi-year deal. But what began as admiration quickly spiraled into obsession. He tried to control every aspect of her life, even dictating who she could speak to on set. Tippi alleged that Alfred made advances, including a smooch attempt in a car. Things got worse during Marnie, where Alfred reportedly manipulated scenes to fulfill his personal fantasies. When Tippi rejected him, Alfred allegedly vowed to ruin her career. He blocked her from taking on other roles, leaving her in limbo for years. Despite the setbacks, Tippi persevered and later worked in animal conservation. Her story continues to fuel important conversations about power dynamics in Hollywood. Kevin Hart's 2017 extortion scandal continues to haunt him, even years after it first made headlines. The scandal stemmed from a hidden camera recording his extramarital affair with Montia Sabag in Las Vegas. The video was leaked, and Kevin faced attempts at extortion from former friend Jonathan J.T. Jackson, who threatened to release the tape unless paid. Jackson was charged with extortion, but the charges were dropped in 2021 due to insufficient evidence. Despite reaching a settlement, Jackson later filed a $12 million lawsuit against Kevin, claiming defamation and breach of contract, blaming Hart of not honoring the agreement to clear his name. In depositions, Hart admitted to cheating on his pregnant wife, Eniku Parrish, while under the influence of substances. The scandal sparked media attention and discussions about celebrity accountability. Kevin publicly apologized to his family, acknowledging the damage to his personal life. Chris Evans' path to becoming Captain America wasn't all smooth sailing, especially when it came to auditions. One of his most awkward moments happened during his tryout for Observe and Report in 2009, which he later admitted was a complete disaster. Overwhelmed by anxiety, Chris found himself sweating bullets and had to stop midway through the audition. Even after requesting a second chance, his nerves took over again, forcing him to apologize and leave. While he didn't land the role, Chris considered it a humbling experience that taught him a valuable lesson. Around the same time, Chris faced a huge decision: take on the role of Captain America or pass. Initially, he hesitated, worrying about how such a high-profile role would affect his privacy and well-being. It was only after encouragement from his family, friends, and Robert Downey Jr. that he said yes. Little did he know, this decision would skyrocket him to global stardom. Rebel Wilson opened up about an uncomfortable on-set experience with Sacha Baron Cohen in her memoir. Rebel Wilson is known for her boldness, but her latest revelations about working with Sacha Baron Cohen on the Brothers Grimsby have stirred up quite a storm. In her memoir, Rebel shares an uncomfortable on-set encounter where she alleges Cohen repeatedly pressured her into inappropriate scenes despite her firm refusal. Things took an even stranger turn during a shoot in Cape Town, where she claims Cohen pulled down his pants and made a shocking request. Unsettled but determined to keep her professionalism, Rebel improvised by slapping him and adding some lines to lighten the mood. However, Cohen and his team have strongly denied the allegations, providing evidence that contradicts Rebel's account. With behind-the-scenes footage and support from witnesses, they insist the scene in question was scripted, not improvised. As the two sides continue to clash, this drama highlights the ongoing debate about boundaries and respect in Hollywood.